I'm at the people park, and I just noticed that they have made like a beach thing here now. So it's much better to bathe here actually. They have put rocks in the water. Let's go see. So nice out now. Just see here, they have actually been putting some rocks down here. When that was, I don't know. But now it's actually like a little beach. But if they could get some beach sand, you know, and just have this layer, it would be amazing. But you can actually do that. There's people here, so I can't talk that much. I just wanted to show how nice it is. The duckies. Yeah, this much have changed since I was a kid here. We was always bathing when I did live in just over the little mountain on the other side. We had short way up here. Here people can grill. And now it's actually 3 benches here and what is it called, that thing on English? I don't know. So people can use this all year round, especially that thing, and make a fire and stuff. Here we used to bathe, and it used to be a diving board here. I'm not sure why they haven't put up that again. You know, just a floating one. Because that is a fun thing for kids. It used to be here actually. Yeah. I see a thing now. That was the thing I was going to check, is where can I try my hammock? This was a little bit too short, you know. But let's see. That is the thing I was going to check here, if it's little people here. It can actually be from that bush and that. Of course, it should have been a little bit longer. Let me see here. Here also. You see, from that to that. Just to test it a day. Because it must be allowed to lay in a hammock here. Yeah. That is a thing I actually want to ask first, you know, a little bit. But who can I ask? It's so nice here. So peaceful. Yeah. The sun is actually very long here. What is the time now? Soon 6 in the afternoon. So, yeah, I think it actually is very long here. I don't know. Yeah, it would be fun to bathe this year. Just at least one time. When it's really getting hot, because that is not now. Just to have done that this year. Yeah. Yeah, it's just so nice. Just need to walk a little bit. It's much people. Yeah, today is just perfect. Of course, it's a little cold still today. Today, earlier in the day when I was out, it's like then I did just have my team the black shirt on. That was too cold. So we need to use. But the wind is very little and the sun is still up. This is perfect camping weather if you don't want it to be too hot. Yeah. But the thing is, it's cold. Of course, it's bugs. So I would guess if you had a tent somewhere, of course the bugs comes. But then have a fire. And then I have heard that if you sage inside your tent and outside, that can also keep the bugs away. So that would have been great. Yeah. Yeah, it's so nice. I'm waiting for TV packets, then I get my fishing rod. Yeah. But I need to buy more hooks and stuff. Like if I'm going to try to fish, I'm not sure. I don't think it's allowed to fish here. That is also a thing I need to check. So, but it's another water. Then it's best to use the small flies, you know, because it's very little fisher. But it's just for the fun of it, you know. This bench is also very nice to sit on. It's rarely people here. So when the sun is like there, you know, then it's a perfect spot, you know, here just to sit. But they are very hard. And if I've been sitting too long, it's like, my ass is not happy. So I've been ordering a pillow that you have that is the foam. You know, the foam they use when you lay on an operating table. You know, they are so comfy. So if that is a great pillow, I'm going to buy some more and then cut, because they are in a square. Then I'm going to cut one so it is just a little circle I can have in my backpack. So when I arrive at places like that, I can sit longer. Yeah, that is just how it is. Yeah, and happy weekend. Yeah. I'm taking it easy with my stomach. It has been, it's okay, but I'm still thinking about a little bit about the operation I did do. So I'm figuring out what to just avoid and stuff like that. So yeah, so nice. The plan is just to go over there, and the plan was to go a little bit around. But let's see what I do. Yeah, if it's much bugs, no, not today. Yes, look at this. Can we see the water from here? Let's see. Oh, it's so nice, these sounds. It looks so fresh, you see. It's so nice spots. You see it's running down. It's weird, it's not emptying and out. If you see here, it must come from that, you know. So it's weird, it's not starting to empty it out. I don't know. I have no idea. Is it from here? Yeah, because you see this thing. Why are they doing that? Like, maybe for it's not get too high. That must be the reason. We figure out when you see things, you know, because you see, if the water were to rise, then it falls. And when it's completely maybe where they want it to be, you know. Yeah, that must be the case. Yeah. It's not often we see frogs here. But I remember when I was young, when we was so much up here. So when we were out here playing in the rain and walked, we could suddenly see small frogs jumping. Of course it's frogs, but it's like, I don't think it's an overflood of them. It's a very nice place. It's so nice here. And when you go here, the trees blocks the sun, you know. That is just how it is. And there is some duckies. Yes, today was just perfect. Not too hot, cool, and this is the perfect weather if I were to walk a little bit longer, you know, and go on a, like, sleep over in a tent a night. Like this weather is perfect, you know. And when you wake up, then get a little bit of the heat and the, you know, the good sun. But like it calms down, you know, when the evening comes. That is so nice. But then we have the bugs. Yeah, I did see at the normal store they had a bug spray there, but I'm not sure if it's so good, but you can't figure that out before you test it out. And then I have the lemon wet wipes. I have hanged one now on my backpack actually when I was going this way. And then I did just take some on down on my feet, because last year or something, I was up here, me and my cousin did go through the woods, and some bugs called what is that on English? I think it's leaf bug, they are called. And oh my God, how they did eat on me. It's like, it was a nightmare. So when I did come home, I had big bumps on my thighs and everything. It did take a long week before it calmed down with the itching. So I needed to go to the pharmacy and buy a stick, buy something to make them not itch so much. So after that, I don't want them to bite me again because that was a nightmare. So finding good, they should make tights like this that bugs can't penetrate, if you know what I mean, because they always go for my thighs. Yes, yes, that was it. Have a lovely evening and weekend.